Try to get my hair nice and bald like Mike from our Philippine journey, but couldn't get it down there. Decided to just go ahead and just leave a little bit of hair up there, you know. Sarcastic Monday, man. Sarcastic Monday. Hey, how you guys doing? Smoothly here. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know I'm having a good day. It is another blessed day. You know we are alive. You guys check my background. That's my my little screenshot here. I'm in my little jungle here, out here in the desert of Nevada. Just that I'm not walking around with the camera in front of my face telling you guys how wonderful it is to be living out here in the Philippines. I'm not telling you that how all Filipino women are. I'm not telling you how I think all Filipino people are. I'm not criticizing the Filipino men saying that they drink too much. I'm not criticizing the Filipino women saying that, you know, all they just want you for is their money. I'm not doing none of that stuff on this video here. I am just sitting here trying to get my beautiful thoughts together and try to make sure that I come out with the right words to really say to my audience, because I know my audience is very intelligent and they like to use their noggin. They like to use their mind. You know, they use their critical thinking skills on the information that I give out. You know, I was a businessman. Back in America. I lived in Arizona. I run a beautiful business. You know, I was a good dad, made sure I raised my daughter the right way. Now she's in school doing everything. She calls me every day. You know, everything is great. It really is great. Listen, today's going to be a little different, sarcastic Monday. Big up to Mike. Big up to Mike. I like watching his channel. I like watching his videos. Very informative. Very, very informative. And I know for a lot of you guys who don't want to listen to the same stories out there where people are telling you how you should go about meeting a Filipino woman, how much money you need to live in the Philippines, what you need to bring to the Philippines, you know, all this wonderful stuff. It seems like if you click on every expat YouTube channel, you're hearing the same darn thing. And before I go any further talking about Mike, to some of you YouTubers, you guys create a YouTube channel to tell your stories. You create a YouTube channel to sell a dream and talk about other people's stories. You guys want people to click on to the video, hit the like button, and leave a comment down in the comments section. You guys want all of that, whether it's a positive comment or it's a negative comment. You guys want all of that stuff done on the videos that you put out, because guess what? It helps YouTube to pump out the videos more to other people. All that you guys want. But what you guys don't want for people to do is to critique the information that you're putting out there. You are putting it out there for the world to consume. You want all the glory, but you don't want to be critiqued. Now let me just say this quick before I jump back into Mike. When people criticize certain things that you say or you do on your videos, it is not being petty. It is not being hate. Like I said, you want all the glory, but you don't want the negative to come along with it. If you are that sensitive, then stop YouTube. But I know this is something that you guys are not going to do, because I've watched so many expat YouTubers out in the Philippines from all over the world, Canada, England, you know, America, who go to the Philippines, didn't plan well. decide to create a YouTube channel thinking that that YouTube channel is going to blow up and it's going to help supplement their income, but then it didn't work out. So now these guys who are my age or older are saying that they have to come back to their home country to go back to work because the YouTube dream didn't work for them. What you were selling didn't work. It is not hating talking about that. It is not being petty talking about that. We are just consuming the information that you put out there for us to see. Just like you watch your news in the morning or the evening, or you see something you don't like, and you might talk about it to a friend or your loved one. We are doing the same thing to your channel. So let's just get that out of the way. Now back to Mike's Philippine journey. I had another video queued up that I was going to release. And I always try to put my videos on my membership. I only have 4 members. I normally put the videos on my membership account first. So whosoever want to see it before it's released, they can watch it. I scrapped that video because the video that I actually had, I was going to be very sarcastic towards a lot of those Angeles City YouTubers. But then I sat down just before I queued up that video and watched our Philippine journey video where Mike was saying, are all these expats out in the Philippines, are they becoming the new preachers of today? And I thought it was a very interesting video. I really and truly thought it really was, because, you know, like I said, Mike video to me is very informative. It makes me think, made me use my critical thinking skills. Certain things that he talks about, I would go do research on it. I would go look it up because I like to consume information. It makes me a smarter person. It makes me more aware of what's happening. So that's why I enjoy watching channels like Mike, our Philippine Journeys channel. It's a great channel. Now I know those type of channel is not going to be appealing to a lot of people because exactly what he was saying on that video yesterday, where he was talking about there's a lot of expats from all over the world who travel into the Philippines, and when they get to the Philippines, you know, they try to reinvent themselves on YouTube into something totally different. You know, a lot of these guys were drug abusers, alcohol abusers. A lot of these guys left their kids behind for many years, and now that you hear them complaining about it on YouTube because there's nobody to be blamed. We're not really hating. This is the information that you guys are putting out there that we're critiquing. It has not been petty and it's not hating. And I thought it was very good. But anyway, he got into the story of why he decided to create this video. He talks about where he grew up down in the Carolinas. He talks about the preachers them that he used to listen to, the people them that he used to watch on TV. And it so happened that his daughter was watching a program on TV and decided to call him, which and his daughter call him every day. It's a good man. That's a good man. My introduction was right. His daughter called him every day, and he said that particular day his daughter called him, telling him about a program that she was watching, and she think that he would like it. He said he tuned into the program because his wife wasn't there, so all he had time to do was to really watch TV. And he watched the program, and he see a lot of similarities in the preachers that he knew from then to the YouTubers, to the present YouTubers today out in the Philippines. These guys preach everything to you that they want you to hear. They try to sell you on the things that they think would keep you coming back to their church. That is their YouTube channel. They sell you on these dreams so you can keep donating to their coffers. They keep telling you things about how you should go about meeting a Filipino woman, what you should be looking out for in Filipino women. They try to sell you on the Philippines culture, which in a lot of these guys, the areas that they go to, a lot of these guys never venture out from the little areas that they move to. And they might know a few Filipino women from their friends' wives or their friends' friends, and they think that all Filipino women are like this. Or they try to tell you how much money you really need to live in the Philippines. And if you don't have the amount of money that they think you should have, then they tell you that you can live like a Filipino. What does a Filipino live like in the Philippines? Right here in Las Vegas, where I am, on the east side of Las Vegas, I go into some trailer homes when I used to go out and do my home visit, that if you're not careful, you'll fall through the trailer floor. All Americans are not living like that. So should I say that we can live like those Americans because we don't have the money? So his point is, where he's trying to get across on that video, and I urge you guys to go and watch that video, because I agree with everything that he says. 100%, I agree with him. You know, like I said, Mike is very thoughtful in how he put out information out there. He's very careful with his words. Not like me. I just come out and say what the hell I want to say, man. Just straight to the point. You know, because guys like him and me, we're doing YouTube for fun. It's an entertainment thing for us. It is a fun thing for us. So after watching that video and hearing everything that he has to say, I decided to scrap that Angela City sarcastic video that I was going to put out in the place of this one, because I really do think a lot of you guys really need to go and hear a different perspective of what people really think about a lot of those YouTubers out there in the Philippines. It's not hate to talk about and critique someone's channel, but I truly want you guys to go and watch out Mike's video. I think it's a very interesting video. He was spot on with everything that he's saying. I mean, he's a great storyteller, and he know how to put a whole video together and let you guys use your critical thinking skills. You guys always know what it is with me, man. It is always peace and love, man. Peace and love. YouTube's supposed to be fun, man. And if you're out there putting out YouTube and you're making money off YouTube and people are critiquing your channel, it's not been petty, it's not been hating. Get off your sensitive horse, man. Get off your damn sensitive horse. It's peace and love, man.